to be love. In harmony with this truth, we live to the best of our ability with a peaceful mind, a peaceful heart, and a peaceful spirit. And so it is. Amen. Our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space and pray with you one-on-one. So if there's anything in your heart to be held in prayer, we invite you to see one of our chaplains following today's service at the front of the sanctuary. And that's Karen and Cindy today, so we are blessed. Well, we also like to start things with songs, so let's rise and join Holly in singing, I am free, I am unlimited.
I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. Singing, you are free. You are free, you are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free, you are unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. I am free, you are unlimited. Right now, right now. Now let's turn and greet our neighbors. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now.
So as we settle back into our seats and know that we are free, we are unlimited, let us also center in on our unity's founding principle. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And our Unity of Lawrence vision statement. Together, united in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And our mission statement. We are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. Well, that's what happens today as we share this time together. Folk in the Flow traverses the heartstrings with multi-instrumental dynamics and musical moods. Weaving together stories of the soul, it is their imperative to bring joy, hope, and peace through their favorite means, music. Welcome, Folk in the Flow.
Gotta take the path, have to keep the faith, break out of these chains and let go of the weight, find the strength in love and forget how to hate. 'Cause your thoughts are like a road, they move you down the line. Pay attention to your heart and exercise your mind. Show yourself what you can do, time after time. 'Cause we're the ones to save ourselves and see these problems through. But choosing growth will help us get to the places we can't see. The fluid motion of the movement, it's what sets us free. Gotta take the path and have to keep the faith. Break out of these chains and let go of the weight. Find the strength in love and you'll find your way. You'll find the strength in love and you'll find your way.
So much, Folk in the Flow. And so, speaking of flow, it is time to introduce Reverend Steffany, a devoted spiritual student and lover of life. She has been a follower of unity principles for her adult life and is honored to share these teachings with her 3 amazing children and with the world. Steph has written a few books, works as a spiritual medium, and enjoys nature. Her website is angelsinsight.com. Please give a warm welcome to Reverend Steffany.
And make it extra warm because it's cold out there. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy to be here with you all today. So happy, in fact, that I brought you all a gift. So the ushers are now going to pass out. Now, you may not think you need this, but I want you to take it. There are less fortunate Unity churches that won't be receiving this wonderful gift today. And I worked really hard to bring these gifts to you, so you should feel grateful for what you're going to receive. These have been passed down for generations. It's your responsibility to take this. I am the authority, I am the minister, so what I say is best. So you probably shouldn't question this, just take the rock. Does everybody have their special gift now? And if you're lucky, you'll get one with a little dirt on it. Just to make it extra seasoned and special. Good. So here we are, and it is the month of November. And as you're taking your special gift, as you're taking your rock, I just want you to notice it for a moment and just connect with it. And then I want you to put it either in your shoe or under your leg. I don't want you to be fiddling with it as a distraction while I'm talking, but I want you to put it somewhere where you won't forget it. So you can choose, but I want you to kind of stash it away here because you won't need it as I'm talking. We'll use this here towards the end. So this is November, and as you know, every month of the year in Unity, we have the opportunity to explore and to empower one of our spiritual gifts. And we're innately created with these gifts. They are our divine right to claim and to utilize these gifts during our journey in this human realm. And the spiritual power for November is release. It's release. The color that corresponds with this power of release is russet. So think of all the brown changing leaves, all the delicious food for Thanksgiving. That's the color that resonates with this particular spiritual power. And the disciple who embodied the power of release is Thaddeus, who you may more commonly know as St. Jude. So St. Jude and Thaddeus are one and the same. And this is our power. It's elimination, letting go, or release. Charles Fillmore defines release as the power to discard, to let go, to remove, to liberate, dismiss, and eliminate stuff. Thich Nhat Hanh says that letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for true happiness. Let it go. The amazing thing is that our bodies utilize this spiritual power every single moment of every day. We breathe out the air that we no longer need. We eliminate the toxins and the waste products that don't serve us. When we're too hot, we release extra fluids to cool. Naturally, effortlessly, graciously, our bodies release the things that we don't need. So why is it so hard for us? Why do we cling like Velcro to the stuff that we know we don't need? Don't believe me? What about that closet? What about that junk drawer? Looked in the basement lately? Stuff. We hold on to it, gripping it for dear life, because maybe. And it's not just the physical stuff that weighs us down and that we hold so tightly. That's the easiest to see, but that's not all that keeps us stuck. Think about the job. Think about the self-limiting habits. Think about how you self-sabotage, restrict, deny, deprive yourself of things. Think of how you hold on to what no longer serves you because somehow you think you're supposed to, you have to, or you should. Think about the old stories that are outdated and you know you need to let go, but you don't. We so often keep ourselves frozen in the old, stuck in the mire, because it's so difficult and so challenging to feel the freedom, the confidence, the ease to let go. So So as I was considering what are these forces, or what are those factors that keep us so tightly clung to the things that no longer serve us? What is the psychic gorilla glue that keeps these things stuck? And I think there's 3 emotional bullies that convince us we need to hold on and that it's not okay to let go. And the first of those emotional baddies is guilt. Guilt. Calvin, from Calvin and Hobbes, says, "There's no problem so awful that you can't add guilt and make it worse." Is this true? This is true. I'll share with you, and maybe this resonates, my first conscious experience with the emotion of guilt. I was in kindergarten, and it was Christmas dinner. I got a heaping helping of guilt that meal. We were all gathered around the table, and my grandfather was responsible for dishing out the plates. You take the plate, you pass it down, take the plate, pass it down. So as he's dishing out all the plates, everyone receives the same portion. From my very large adult uncle to my even larger grandfather to me, the little kindergartner. So as the plate sat in front of me, I began to eat the green bean casserole, the corn casserole, the turkey casserole, the casserole, all the kids' favorites. And pretty soon, I was stuffed. I couldn't imagine eating the entire plate that was presented to me. So politely, I asked if I could be released, if I could be excused from the table. My grandfather looked at me with utter disdain and said, "You should be ashamed of yourself. There are starving people all over the world who would give anything to have that food. Clean your plate." And in that moment, my stomach hurt. I felt this big. And I was convinced that what I felt inside me must not have been right, because somehow I must be responsible for those people who were going without. And I'm sure you've all been in very similar situations. Guilt convinces us that we are somehow responsible for the rest of the world. That if only we do something different, if only we manage all that stuff, everything will be okay, and then we can be all right. Guilt keeps us glued to the old habits, the old patterns, and all the old stuff. Because you might disappoint someone. You might let someone down. What will they think? And so guilt cripples us, and we hold on, and we hold on, and we hold on. Anybody ever feel that way? That sense of responsibility for others, guilt? It's hard to let that go. But guilt's not the only bully that will keep us stuck in our stuff. Guilt keeps us glued to things because guilt teaches us we're responsible for everybody out there. But guilt has a partner called doubt. Doubt. Oh, you can't do it differently. You've never done that before. Oh, you've tried in the past. You better not try that again. You better hold on to what you've got. Maybe it's not great, but it's better than nothing at all. Even if you try, you can't succeed in changing. That's doubt. Susie Kasem says, doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. How many things do you hold on to in your life because you doubt you have the strength, the power, the fullness to let go? William Shakespeare said in Measure for Measure that our doubts are traitors. They make us lose the good we oft might win. I'm sure you've all had an experience of holding on to something for far too long because you doubted it could be any better, or you doubted you could succeed. You doubted things could be different. Guilt teaches us to manage everything that's out there, to be responsible for everything that's there. But doubt tells us that what's in here can never measure up. And so we drown in unhealthy habits, in old stuff, because we doubt our own power to release. So we've got guilt that keeps us glued to our stuff, and doubt that keeps us drowning. And there's one more particularly terrible emotion that will keep us mired in our stuff. And that's fear. Fear. What if? You never know. You better hold on to that. Lightning could strike. What if I let go and it's worse than what I had before? Fear will freeze us. It paralyzes us. Because what fear tells us is that not only is everything out there unsafe, but nothing in here is worth trusting at all. We fear we are unloved. We fear we are separated. We fear that we're alone, lost, inadequate, not good enough. You know those fears. We fear it's too late. We fear it can't change. We fear that no matter what difference does it make? Ralph Waldo Emerson says, fear defeats more people than any one thing in the world. Now think about that. What are the things that keep you stuck because you're afraid? Maybe you'd like to try yoga, but you're afraid you're not flexible enough. Maybe you know that there's a friendship that isn't in your best interest and you want to leave, but you're afraid you'll hurt that person's feelings. Maybe there's some clothes that you've not worn in several years, but you're afraid that if you let them go, maybe you'll fit again, or maybe you'll decide you need them after all. This is what fear does. It freezes us. We stay stuck to our stuff because even though we know it's not healthy, at least we know. Guilt, doubt, fear incapacitate us in accessing our power to release that which no longer serves. Well, that is, it did until today. Because today, my friends, are you ready to release? Are you ready to learn how to fully and freely, to truly access this natural gift of release? It's easy. It's no, no, yes. That's all it takes to activate your power of release. So the first step in claiming this power, in believing in yourself, and in letting go is to know who you are. In case you're curious, I'm going to tell you. You are a child of God. You are a child of the universe, created in the image and likeness of God the good. You are wise. You are whole. You are powerful. You are strong. You are inspired. You are beautiful. You are a conscious, wonderful co-creator. You are here to grow, to thrive, to learn, to live, and to feel good. Do you know that's who you are? You are. You are. And I believe that when we know who we are, to the very core of our being, when we know that we are loved, when we know that we have been forgiven, when we know that we are accepted unconditionally just as we are right now, when we know that we are enough, anything that's not love, we just let it go. Just let it go. Know who you are. So once you remember and claim that, then you get to practice the second no. And that one's a little bit more like this. No. I want you to know, and then I want you to no. 2 different no's, equally important. Because the second skill in activating our power to release after we know who we are is we got to know how to say no. So I ask you, do you want to take this stuff that you don't need? No. Do you want to go ahead and fit everybody else's expectations of you? No. Do you want to go to that thing because everybody else says you should and you might hurt somebody's feelings if you don't? No. Do you want to hold on to the things that no longer serve you? Really? Because I didn't really hear much of a no in that. Do you want to hold on to the things that no longer serve you? No. Do you want to hold on to the things that limit you? No. Do you want to hold on to the things that are unhealthy for you, that restrict you, that deny you of love in any shape or form? No. No, you don't. Let it go. No. So when we activate our power to release, we know who we are, and we know. And then we get to yes. Because yes is the sweet spot. Yes is the freedom. Yes is saying yes to life. Yes to love. Yes to our power as incredible spiritual beings created in light. Our power to let go. Yes. Do you have that power? Yes. Are you love? Yes. Are you filled with life and capable of receiving good? Yes. Are you willing, truly willing to release that which no longer serves? Yes. Yes. Feel the difference between the no and the yes. Yes. Now, about those rocks. Go ahead and get those rocks now. I think those might serve a useful purpose at this point. Did you forget about them? Probably not. That's what stuff does. Maybe you don't see it, and maybe you're not actively engaged with it, but that unhealthy stuff is always there, just like that little rock. So I want you to hold that rock, and I want you just for a moment to think about what no longer serves you. And I want you to put it into that rock. Maybe it's procrastination. Maybe it's an old habit. Maybe it's an old wound. I don't know what it is. And it doesn't have to be just one thing. But right now, hold that rock and fill it with everything that you want to release. Let it all go. Everybody got that? Are you willing to release it? You don't need a rock. And you don't need all that stuff. It is time to let it go. So the ushers are going to come around now, and I want you to chuck the rock. Shoot for 3, go for the gold, let it go. And as you do, the ushers are going to give you something in exchange, because just like when you exhale, then you can inhale and receive. And when you let go, you receive a true gift. So I spent some time this week and I wrote out some affirmations and some statements of truth. So after you've released the things that limit you, you can receive what's true. So every card's a little different, and I trust that you'll get just the card you need, but let those rocks go. Whew, feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, the good part is the release, just feeling the freedom. You don't have to hold on anymore. And now that you're free from that, take a deep breath. Who needed the rock? No, we don't need this stuff. And now read what's on your card and receive. Breathe that in. You are whatever it is that's on that card. That is your truth. Know who you are. You have the power to let go. You are here to know who you are. And sometimes that means saying no, and sometimes it means saying yes. But throughout this week, my friends, I want you to breathe and then to release and give yourself permission to be free as you let what no longer serves you go. I love you. I bless you all. I'm honored to be here with you. Namaste. Rock on!
Well, at least I can look at myself in the mirror, and I'm not scared to see my reflection. And I could swim in holy water. My thoughts are pure, they are pure. 'Cause I know who I am, yes, I know who I am. I'm just me, yeah, I know who I am, yes, I know who I am. I'm just me, yeah. If I had life to live again, make the same mistakes, only sooner. The stories we tell ourselves, tall tales to trade the truth. But I know who I am, yes, I know who I am. I am. I'm just me, yeah, I know who I am, yes, I know who I am. I am. I'm just me, yeah, and I'm ready for anger, and I'm ready for danger, and I'm ready for angels, 'cause I know who I am, yes, and find yourself, find yourself, find yourself, know who you are. And find yourself, find yourself, find yourself, know who you are.
Thank you so much. You know who you are. So Holly will lead us into a meditation now. Feels so light, so good just to let go. So now we're going to let go of all the things out there. So I'd like to invite you to close your eyes. Just let yourself settle in right where you are, just as you are. Take a few deep breaths, and as you exhale, just drop any tension. Let yourself relax and just be. Be in this moment right now. Let your face soften. Unwind any tension that you may feel in your neck. Just let it go. And as you continue to breathe, just want you to very slowly start to drop your attention down, down, down into your heart space. Deep inside. A place of light, warmth, a place where you need no explanations. You can be without any justifications. There is a space in your heart where you can be and feel absolutely free. And in this place inside you, there's no past. There's no future concerns. There's simply love. Breathe into that. A space where you can release anything else. are free. For these next few moments, allow yourself to be nourished, nurtured, healed, restored, released from the chains that bind you. In this heart space of freedom, in this place of pure, unconditional love. Be free. You have been released. You have been set free. You have been restored and healed. You are whole, wise, free. So keep that feeling. Remember this space within. And now gently expand your consciousness beyond that. Bring your awareness back to this room. Breathe into your body. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Send a prayer of gratitude and appreciation to everyone in this room, everyone in this community, the state, our nation. Just let your heart fill with that spirit of love for our entire world. You are free to be. When you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes, knowing that you have been liberated. All fear is eliminated. Release. Namaste.
Riding the wind with a long lost friend, another day in paradise. Watching the raindrops fall on the morning rays of light. riding the wind with a long lost friend, another day in paradise. You can hear a love and laughter and energy so free. What is it that we're after in everlasting peace? We must see each other and walk in harmony. Finally see that you and me now will understand. Riding the wind with a long lost friend, another day in paradise. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much, Folk in the Flow and Reverend Steffany, for what beautiful message. No, no, yes. Rock on. So as our ushers are coming forward for our time of thanks, I invite you to join me as we hold our gifts to this community in our hands and love in our hearts. Let's affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. As the love offering is collected, let's join Holly in singing, I release and I let go.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
And as our ushers come forward again, here is our prayer of thanks to listen to. We are grateful and we bless the flow of good that supports our unity community. We bless the givers who give their time, talent, and treasure. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth only to return again and again. And so it is. Amen. Well, a special welcome to our guests today. Thank you for joining us. And if you'd like more information about the Unity Movement and Unity of Lawrence, we have a welcome packet that's there in the foyer for you, along with lots of other information. Second Sunday potluck is today, so please join us downstairs for food and fellowship. Whether you brought something or not, come on down. We are joining the Light Center for a winter clothing drive sponsored by the Lawrence Indian United Methodist Church. They're looking for donations of larger size coats and clothes, along with cold weather hats, gloves, and scarves. The donation bin is at the back of the sanctuary and will be there today. They'll be picking that up. So if you left it in your car, thanks for bringing that on in before you go downstairs for potluck or after. The mandala art exhibit by artist Phil Roger is up and is stunning. So be sure to check that out in the foyer. The pieces are for sale, so see Phil for specifics. Mark those calendars for this Thursday, November 17th at 6:30 p.m. We're going to have a fun and amazing evening at Unity's Got Talent. This is your chance to share and shine or be part of the all-important Unity community audience. Musicians, poets, storytellers, dancers, comedians, and the like are invited. This will be a family-friendly event. All ages are welcome to perform. We have a sign-up sheet in the foyer for those of you who would like to participate in this Thursday's showcase at 6:30 p.m. Please join us next Sunday when Reverend Jen Hutchins brings us the message, Count Your Blessings, special music with Chris Hudson. And now it's time to sing in our youth. So let's rise and join Holly.
You are walking in the light, in the light, and the light. You are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God.
Good morning, everyone. Today, the youth, our lesson was what it feels like we were talking about what home feels like, and so they all had to fill in the blank with one word. So we talked about what home feels like. I'm going to have them each share their word for what home feels like to them. So what did you say that home felt like?
Relaxing. To get away from everything.
What is home? Tell me your word. What do you say? What do you say home is? Is it love? Is that yours? So Izzy's was home is love. What was yours? Home is what? Do you remember what she said? You said fun, right? Say fun. Say fun. Do you want me to say it for you? And then Phoenix's was home is fun. And so I'm probably going to have a hard time. All of these things are so special. They have been to me for over 17 years working with the youth. And so today will be my last day as the youth ed director. But that is what working with the youth has been for me. It has been home. And so I'm so grateful for the youth. And I'm hoping that they don't lose that with whoever comes next. And so being able to talk about what home is for them and what Unity has been for them as well as for me. So being able to share that moment with them today meant the world to me. So thank you.
Oh my goodness, Danica, this is our last day, as you said, 17 years. I'm telling you what, I was thinking about all the seeds she has planted for the children for these last 17 years that have, my goodness, think of all those little minds that it's just, we've seen her do such beautiful work. And it's going to be really tough, but Danica, we're so happy for you. We know that you have a new endeavor, many things going on in your life. I don't know how many of you know that she's got her PhD now, and she's doing, yeah, that happened a couple of years ago. She's doing a lot of consulting work, so sometimes she's away. And one of the fun things, you may have seen her in that incredible calendar for Habitat for Humanity. Yeah, it was beautiful. So if you didn't get a calendar, let us know. We can probably find one for you. But please accept this small token of appreciation for your love and endurance and commitment and length of service to the children at Unity of Lawrence. We love you. So let's bless. Hey, children, let's all bless Danica together. How about that? All right, let's put our hands together for Danica. Danica, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the divinity in you. Thank you all.
And as a congregation, we are blessed by Dr. Danica and her brilliance in heart, in mind, in spirit, and that is always and forever with us. So thank you. Well, let's join hands together and sing our peace song. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God our Creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment